other than me can try and see whether you want her invited. Shaboom.
Do they run with another group?
She was, but they haven't. Last season she was with, I think she said Bad Mafia.
Yeah.
But every time she asks whether they're going to be going or not, she never gets any replies.
What does she play?
I believe it's a mage, but I could be wrong. You know
Okay.
what? I'm not.
She was Paladin earlier when I was on keys with her.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'll reach out.
Jay the Snow's got this, guys. He's gonna solo the boss.
More the merrier.
I mean, we are short on Paladin.
Well, we definitely need.
At the moment.
Well, I was about to say we did not reach our 50% quota for paladins, so we need more paladins.
No,
we could
we're
really use some healer paladins. I mean, just DPS paladins. And tank paladins is kind of.
Well, you see, paladins and druids are the ultimate characters because they can cover every slot.
What about monks?
Monks do the same thing.
I kind
Monks
of forget
don't
monks
count.
exist.
Oh, I just had my beer and it's like a slushy. I had it in the freezer.
Ugh.
That's bold.
It's not totally frozen, but if it was in there for 5 more minutes, it would. It's perfect.
After this, after we kill this boss, it's inevitable. There'll be some role play, you know. After that, NPCs in the back of us are going to kind of move up to the front here, kind of down below the steps, so you can repair there. That's kind of where the new repair station. We'll go switch to AoE spec after this fight. This is a single target fight. And we'll switch to AoE specs and just go left. There's going to be quite a bit of trash to clear up towards Amalgamation boss.
Pulling big.
Is anybody missing an invite? I appreciate everybody like helping me keep up with invites, so thank you.
What are invites?
Click, please.
We definitely have a big group this season.
Thank you.
So far, in people that answered on the roster, we're at 1, 2.
We're the popular kids this go around.
I've kind of been pimping us out,
We're at
honestly.
19.
Everybody's all like, I need a raid group. And I was like, so.
I've been trying to get Spazzy to come by, but she's always busy.
We got Uncle Timmy just joined, so need an invite there, or sorry, a summon there.
No worries, I got him.
I think I mean, we're kind of, you know, I mean, there are definitely there's some teams who are very prog focused, but they tend to raid. You know, it's like OGAD, right? I mean, they do 3-hour sessions twice a week, whereas like we do 1.5 hours twice a week. So, you know, I mean, for those who don't quite want to go that late. I think
Yeah, they changed Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yep.
All right.
They're Tuesday, Thursday, so. Did somebody join Discord?
It was me.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Can I get lock rocks?
Yeah, look at the size of this group. Holy. We're big these days, huh?
Look at us go. We're growing.
They always start big for the new season. Always.
All right.
Well, thanks everyone. This is a pretty straightforward fight. So let's just kill the boss. run those circles out. Breath in about 8 seconds.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Watch breath.
Watch your step. Push back in. Watch your step.
Watch breath.
Watch your step. Target you. Watch your feet. Push back in. Watch your feet. Watch your step.
I know. That was hard.
That was pretty easy, huh?
Yeah.
I've never done that fight before.
Yeah, it gets a little more heroic. Is a little, we got to stay organized on the riffs and such. But like I said, switch to AOE and we'll go left here.
Yeah, I haven't done any of these fights except for our LMR.
I cannot stop intruders from attempting to plunder my secrets. Now that my heirs have arrived, we can ensure no outsider claims what is rightfully yours. I assume
Pull it off.
I was preparing, sir.
this place and the role it played in my
Pull it off? What?
Offhand, does anybody know how long that fight took?
These halls
Keep going.
are your birthright.
I posted the logs, man. It'd be in there. I don't know without looking. They're live logs, though.
Right here.
All right, if you get a large green circle around you, please take that out of the group. You'll stun a bunch of people, which is bad. Green circles are bad, okay?
I shall accompany both of you with any aid I can.
Get the banners, please. Never lets me change my spec until after they're done talking. Does it do that for you guys?
Watch the green circle.
Yeah, you can't do anything until the roleplay is over.
Next fight is pretty, also not horrible.
We'll do the tanks stay on the same side. Yeah, pull it
No,
all.
we got company back here.
Just bring it up. Pull everything in lust.
Takes a lot to make me lag, and we just did it. That's an accomplishment.
Yeah, same here. My computer was lagging there for a second.
If it isn't lagging, you aren't pulling enough. the way I always think about it.
What's nice is I didn't lag.
Hey, we
Straightened
fixed
out, huh?
it.
You figured out what was
No,
wrong, I
it's
guess?
fixed. Yeah.
It will take a strong will to ensure their obedience. I was also a
Fuck, was that 811K?
flame and shadow.
Yep.
Powerful and
For this fight, yeah. Just,
It's normal.
Everybody
Just
focus
pull
fire.
them together.
yeah.
We just
So
pull-
let's basically we're gonna pull both. Normally we would split. So for heroic, we're gonna split the bosses and split the raid. For normal, since we're just kind of pulling through this, we're going to pull the two bosses together. We need to reduce them down. Then they'll combine into a single boss.
We need to reset.
Oh shit, we did it on a Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean something's wrong.
Shh.
Where the hell did they go?
That's because I'm doing the resets.
There's a feast down if you need it.
We're just gonna burn these down, right?
Yeah. For normal, we're just going to Zerg it down. So we'll fight them both.
Pull.
Yep. We'll pull them both together, plus burn them down, get them to shift to phase 2. And with phase 2, yeah, we got a big group. For phase 2, yep. All right, we're just gonna go. Phase 2, there will be a large soak circle, so please watch for that. The animation on that is pretty standard, but we'll call it out. This one's not bad.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Which way?
Watch those tornadoes, they knock you up.
Damn, naughty tornadoes.
All right, no child support or anything.
That's just bad.
That's wild.
Didn't even bother to buy you a drink.
Nope, no alcohol.
Why not no alcohol?
Not as fun that way, I guess.
All right.
Everything is better with alcohol.
Target you.
Okay, take those circles out of the raid. Take them to the wall, please.
Out.
And take those out again. Thank you.
Observed.
All right, this is the large soak circle. Everybody in, and then we're going to head back towards the other side of the room and pull the boss over. Just need to get out of that.
At least we don't have balls on normal.
Yeah, this is also a straightforward fight. Run those out. It does get, and then with Mythic, there's another variation on the mechanics, so it does get slightly harder, but still not bad.
By the way, sorry to whoever I rescued when they did the collapsing thing. I just wanted to pick somebody who was close.
Observed.
All right, before we pull the ads, could we get a summoning closet for Joker?
Its strength, but it seems too dangerous to truly control. You possess the will.
And I don't. Rook had posted it earlier today. If you didn't see it, there is Wowhead did post kind of a recommended list for Boolean purchases if you're still trying to figure out what you might want to do. And they also patch the legendary, so if you have it, you can get it upgraded. So
it's pretty good.
Let's keep moving forward.
Mainly with these particular ones, watch the swirls. A lot of junk on the floor to avoid here.
Where'd my backup go?
Trying to keep up with the front.
I am not a tank. I am not a tank. I am not a tank.
Anyone else see Funyun got another 100?
Sus.
I swear, he's getting one every raid night.
And
Getting
I
them
got
hundos.
I got a 1 at the same time.
Yeah,
Oh, don't jinx him. Now the rest of the season, he's getting nothing.
Oh, it gives me a chance to get something.
Yep.
Nah, it's all in good fun.
All right, there's a couple different mechanics with the. You're going to get a big green circle around you with the ads up here. You need to pull that out. Try not to overlap it with too many people. There's also going to be a silence effect. You just need to get out of the ground effect to clear that off.
Died.
If you're in here watching the stream and you're not in the raid, please make sure that you are on push to talk.
Or and do that.
That's what works too.
All right, for this fight, you will want to switch back to single target. This is a
3-part fight.
Yeah, there's going to be 3 successive bosses. First boss has a couple mechanics. He has a frontal cleave you need to watch out for. He has a roar, which most people occasionally run out for. In normal, you don't need to. Even in heroic, if you have a defensive like a shield, you can just stand in it. He does occasionally mark 3 people in the raid. We're going to want to normally have them kind of stack up. What he's going to do is rush towards the marked people, hit them with a bleed, and kind of move from person to person to person. Usually we'll want to stack them up on the left side. That's done. Yep, did it. Thank you. But otherwise it's fairly straightforward. The frontal cone is the main thing you want to watch for. But again, normal, it's easy, gonna go down fast. The second boss tends to have several mechanics. He's going to kind of have a churning storm on the ground. It's going to be large swirls. You just want to kind of move away from them, get out of them. I believe he also occasionally marks a person with a large circle. That's a repeating mechanic. In this particular one, we just want to get that dispelled. In normal, that's about all there is to it. You'll see a large circle on the ground. You want to get out of that circle so you're not yourself infected when that is cleared, otherwise it will spread. In heroic and beyond, that becomes a more complicated mechanic. We tend to want to have people sort of stack up. We'll do dispels, it summons an ad, and we've got to kill the ads really fast. So this fight in particular does get a little more complicated in heroic. Yes, I will. And then the third boss, final boss, has a couple different mechanics. Again, you're going to get things like a disintegrate on you. That's a beam coming out of the boss. You just kind of move that away from the rest of the raid. At times, the boss is going to basically do a breath mechanic down either the left, right, or the center. So you're going to want to watch for that and try to avoid standing in that zone. Standing in breath is bad. And then the other mechanic that you'll see is that there's going to be like a golden ball or two, sometimes three, I think, in heroic. Those are going to move inexorably towards that final boss. We want to use, we've got the paladin crew. We want to use the paladins to kind of bump those. It's kind of like a beach ball. You want to bump it away from the boss. If one of those orbs hits the boss, gives that final boss a large absorb shield. And again, much harder heroic. Normal, we're just going to kill this and move on. That's about it. Anybody have any questions?
I'm just popping this up as a quick reminder. The whole reason that there's an X on the ground, this boss is always going to be tanks. Remember, phase 2, phase 3, you tank the boss on X. Phase 1, you tank him just off to the side. Because for phase 1, when he does his dash with the bleed, the 3 people who have an X above their head go to X.
Yeah, he'll impact the raid if he's like cutting through the raid to getting to the mark. So again, keep him to X, and we'll go from there.
What phase do you want Lust?
Phase 2.
Yeah, usually in this one we lust on that second boss just to get through it as fast as possible.
And I'm sorry, might have not been paying attention, but just to remind, I don't know if you mentioned it. Healers dispel on X, we all walk out, we walk back on X. We're just trying to always stay close to X, so we have an organized place.
All right, let's do one of those. Again, make sure you're in single target spec for this one. Says the raid lead who needs to change his spec.
Spec check.
All right.
Don't pull a dar.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will beat you into pulp.
Knocking back.
So if you have running charge, go to X.
Shockwave. Shockwave.
Okay, there's the cone. Don't stand on that.
Do we want to stack on X?
Yeah, head for X. Next boss is going to come down.
Once the boss gets to X, press lust.
If you can see your own ass while you're standing here, you're not stacked tight enough.
Okay, now move off and back on.
Watch your step.
Okay, move off that.
AOE incoming.
Okay, use a defensive here. AOE damage. All right, next boss will appear on the other side of the room there.
Breath incoming.
Okay, watch
All right,
your
watch.
Move on to the middle.
Stay out of the middle.
Going right.
And
Move out to red.
watch the right side. And we should have the first ball come in here.
We already had our ball.
Good, good. Everything's proceeding according to plan then.
Sure.
You're a terrible liar.
Yeah, I know. That was tough.
It's going down quicker than LFR.
Nobody wants that chromatic essence, right?
We are doing well. Yeah, no.
God. Come on, 100.
That one has avoidance on it. Mine doesn't.
5. Oh dear lord.
How much gold you want me to pay to need on it?
So for this fight, you'll see the room drops off. Walk off the end here, drop down, and then click on the rope, and it'll take you back to over towards the central lobby. We're gonna go other side.
Huh? What?
We twinned at 91.
So close.
A lot of trash going up to assault, so back to an AoE spec.
Doing a spec change. Pull it all the way down to the first flat area.
Let
and
us pull Rocktar. Don't be pulling all kinds of shit before we get there, please.
There was
Don't pull Rocktar.
there was an infused strike on that one. I think the tanks have like a bump they need to do in that one. And then
Sorry.
oh, no worries.
On the rope.
All good, yeah. All good. And you also, if you see the kind of glowing flasks on the tables here, if you click those, they'll give you a speed buff as well as you're running around. Am I missing an invite for anybody? Anybody else joined?
I don't think so.
Rocktar,
boy.
go nuts.
Here we go.
I got one tap. I couldn't go nuts.
Dude, I did that for you.
I'm running back. It's all dead, but I'm running back.
So many swirlies.
Pop in some stuns.
Stick and move. Stick and move.
Hard to cast and must hover.
The parses!
Hot dog hero with the 1 mil. Let's go.
Damn.
So I did LFR yesterday.
All newfies cheat.
And I tanked, I think, this entire pull. There was a mage in freaking LFR. I think it was a frost mage that pulled 1.7 million.
Yeah, it doesn't
Never
surprise
seen
me.
an LFR hit that hard.
AoE builds are stupid on Frost.
Oh, he did some damage.
Come on, Darkin, you stopping here?
Yeah, here, we keep
You're
going.
dying on me again.
Nah, I'm gonna roll a defense. There's also not as many swirlies here.
Just tanking this dude backwards, apparently.
Do you have a couple healers in the back? We'll need to take them down before they cause us too much problem. Or not. We can just...
This is a good place to stop.
Brute force, yeah.
I think it's all of it.
Everything unless we went up the stairs into the boss.
I mean, I can.
Get me up.
No, take down. Uh-oh. What have I encouraged?
Faster clears.
I like big pulls.
But can you
I
lie?
cannot lie.
We got the healers in the back. Thank
Is
you.
anybody else having issues with their Discord, like going black until you minimize it and bring it back up?
Yep.
That happened to me the other day.
Okay, cool.
If you're on Windows 11, I think that's what's doing.
Stupid Windows.
This we go all the way up.
I haven't heard anybody on 10 or less that has issues with it. It's only been Windows 11. I think somehow Discord broke it when they updated it last.
Microsoft broke something?
Not so much Microsoft as much as Discord.
I mean, Discord is Microsoft.
Fair.
Mr. Raidlead, sir, question.
Yeah, what's up?
So Emo just woke up. Are we okay to bring her in?
Of course.
Sounds good. Sorry, she's in the EU, so it's kind of time zones are kind of weird for her.
Oh, no worries. No big deal. Can we get a suggest?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
We're not zigzagging this one, right?
I was tempted to say we probably can.
Let's try.
Yeah, so who wants to be near? Let's get one hunter to take out the mystic. We need a healer and a tank on the this near target, near platform. Everybody else.
What do you want to do, Ulu?
As far, I think.
Where do you need me?
So, hold on. We need.
Just split the groups, evens odds.
We have a couple people offline. We're doing a reset, and
Invis, what the hell?
we need emo on. Yep.
It's Wednesday.
She's coming.
Oh, no worries.
Invis, though.
All good.
Why
all
did
good.
it not?
Here, I'm gonna drop a feast as well. So we're going to basically have one hunter, a tank, and a healer on this near platform. Mainly need the hunter to help kill the mystic that comes down. They have a shield, so just put a little bit more DPS on that. We're going to basically lust on pull, put everything you've got on Cagney. May kill, may not kill. We're probably going to get very close. If we get down, I think to 20%, I think the boss will transition. We may be able to blow right through that. We'll see. Otherwise, the boss will kind of go off the platform here. Everybody else is going to go to the far platform, and there'll be a mystic there, some ads. Basically, we'll use that. Cagney will join that platform, and we'll basically zerg the boss down the rest of the way. The main thing here that can cause a wipe, even on normal, is tanks on both platforms have to make sure that an ad does not get past them. So watch ads near these large central pillars. Don't get past them and get to the door, because that will still potentially trigger a wipe. So be careful on that. That's a key wipe mechanic for both, basically for this fight. Coming back, Irish. If we don't totally zerg the fight, what you're going to want to watch for is, it could happen. When the boss comes back, they start a channel. When they come back to the center and they're standing in front of the door, at that point you would want to. Do you have Mortal Strike, or you're a Fury?
No, I'm Fury.
Okay, all right. So if we had a Mortal Strike warrior, or if we have a pet with that kind of mechanic, we would want to get that on Cagney, because you'll see the boss kind of increase some health. Again, not really a factor here. In Heroic, we would normally split the raid evens odds, regardless of whether we're trying to Zerg it or not. There's a door soak mechanic, and usually we would do evens first, then or odds first, then evens, etc. Again, I don't think we'll get there, but again, maybe let's do odds on the first soak, and we'll try to call it. We're just waiting for last person to join.
Uncle Timmy.
Awesome.
Waiting on
Thank you.
emo too, I think. Still.
Yep.
Does she know what she's getting herself into?
Odd far, even close.
No, so we're going to do a Zerg. So in this one, we're going to have one tank, one healer, and a hunter on the near platform. Everybody else is going to go far. Do we know who the near platform team is?
Me,
me, right?
Azalea, a hunter, and I think
Okay.
Demon.
Okay, so we'll have Tarv, Azalea, and Chaka on the near. Everybody else is far. Everybody else goes far.
Where is far?
As we're looking at Cagney,
Far
yep,
platform.
Yep, we're going to go way down there.
Follow the group.
Yeah. Yep.
Like past the boss?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
You see the platform directly to our right. There is a corresponding platform at the far end.
Got it.
It's basically beyond this second pillar, second central pillar. Yep.
It's really not much difference between
Just-
normal and
just follow
LFR. So if you go
me.
run LFR, you'll learn it.
Wouldn't we just go there now?
No, we're gonna basically tank the boss right here and burn the boss down. Again, we're trying to Zerg the boss, do a fast transition, and beat the mechanics here. So again, we're gonna want to lust on pull. You want to be essentially single target for a Zerg, and basically let's take the
You
boss.
see me down here jumping up and down? You run all the way down here.
Then after we do that, then we go ball.
Yes, I'll call it. You'll see the boss will transition. So they're going to kind of step off in the middle platform. They kind of jump off onto their mount, and so that's the cue for us to kind of go to the next platform.
Okay.
It's hard to miss. You can't miss it. It's all good. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's done pull.
Kill him before he flips.
All right, start heading for the far platform. And first priority target is the Mystic. We want to break the shield and interrupt them.
Cagney's down on
Yep.
far platform.
Focus on Cagney.
To the middle.
All right.
Phase
Nice
2.
sit down.
You need to drop that person in the.
Spread.
Oh, you want to spread out a little bit?
Hope so.
And then can we get odds on the door?
Spread. Help soak.
If you're
Evens on the
alive,
door?
tank it.
Yeah,
hot dog ripped aggro off of me.
Yeah, I ripped aggro too and then died.
Alright.
Let's get a res. I'll put another piece down. All right, Rashok on. We got a little bit of trash to kill. Rashok on normal is again somewhat straightforward. There is a little more capability for us to wipe here. Tanks have a nice, congrats. Tanks have a swap mechanic. I'm assuming our tanks know the mechanic. If you don't speak up, we'll need to.
I will gladly explain. It is the most annoying one I've ever seen.
Just run through it real quick.
So
I think
you're
I know
gonna
it.
see a cast. You cannot rely on DBM at all for this fight. I'm just gonna let you know that it is completely your ability to pay attention, basically. There's gonna be a cast of fire. I'll get the exact name of it. Just give me 1 second as we reset the boss. But there's a fire cast and an earth cast. What are they called?
Basically, you can't let them cast it twice in a row on the same tank.
So you have to pay attention.
Flaming Slash and Earthen Crush.
Thank you. You have to pay attention, and tanks, it changes all the time because if it goes fire, fire, you have to taunt in between the fire, fire. If it goes fire, earth, fire, you have to taunt before the third fire goes out. If it goes earth, earth, you just, once the second cast of whatever it is, no matter what place it is, if it's second or third, you just have to pay attention and watch and taunt at that exact moment.
You can't
And you
be
got, like,
hit
a
by the
second
same
to look
two.
at it.
So you need to taunt after the first one hits. If you look at their cast bar to show you what's coming.
It's just a very fast cast, so you
It's
just have to
very
pay
fast
attention.
cast, but it'll show you.
Okay, so we got a tank swap mechanic. The next,
The puddles.
yeah,
There'll be
if you
three
get,
puddles each phase.
yeah, if you get a puddle, largely we're going to kind of go corner to corner. You want to run that. Obviously, you want to run that to the edge. The key is probably not going to kill us in normal, but it's a jerk move. We do not stack the puddles. So again, that's the key. The only thing you got to remember is if you get the large puddle, don't stack them. Make
kill us in normal.
Say again.
It will kill us in normal.
We've got good healers. We've got good healers.
It does massive damage.
Too much damage.
So yeah, so don't stack it. That's a white mechanic here. At once the boss, and again, the boss also has a large soak. Looks exactly like the one on Amalgamation. It's important for everybody to get into that soak.
And there's a bunch of mini soaks that go out randomly.
The key with the large soak is that people who do not get into that soak contribute to the energy on the boss, right? And when the boss basically hits max energy, we need the tanks to. So what's going to happen is it's going to be puddle, large puddle, jump, large puddle, jump. The third puddle, post the jump, the boss is going to channel a very large frontal cone. So you need to watch for that and stay out of it, of course. But that's the time when you need to realize the tanks are going to be transitioning the boss to the front, the center of the room. And essentially the tanks want to run through the center because we need, if the boss doesn't get into the center, it's a wipe. And then, oh boy, here we go. And then who invited Adon? And then, so again, and then once the boss is in the center, they start a channel. There's going to be a lot of fire effects on the ground. Don't stand in fire, et cetera, et cetera. This is a lust on pull fight. This is a single target fight. Once we finish the transition in the middle, we're going to come towards the door here and essentially place puddles on this side of the room in the second phase. In that first phase, we're going to go for that far corner as we're looking out over there. And that's about it. There are a lot of white mechanics in this fight. But it's otherwise a fairly straightforward, easy fight. When the boss leaps into the puddles, there will be lava flows that kind of roll out. Pretty easy, just dodge them.
Really?
Man, he will
I was
chase you
following
like
the-
all the way on this map.
Ooh, just about to pull.
Help soak.
He's still coming.
Yeah, he chases you out the door.
Why are our demon hunters trying to reset the boss? I don't understand this. What's going on?
I wasn't trying to reset the boss. I got too close following the frog.
All right, I'm gonna drop a Jeeves.
There's a hammer down
There's a
already.
repair pattern already.
I missed my Jeeves, so it's all fine. Food if you need it. Yeah, I think once the tanks get the dance down on this one, it's fairly straightforward. But it is a more complex.
Yeah, it's a tank fight.
Tank fight. Yep.
This entire raid is tanky.
What could go wrong?
All right, let's just pull.
A lot.
Too much talking.
Agreed.
We gotta go fight Skarn.
Oniva.
Onward. Onward to waffles. Waffles, ho.
No pull timer. Just go ahead.
5,
Go nuts.
4,
Run it out.
Of course, he would do it right as I did my breath.
watch your feet. Help soak.
There's a soak. Everybody in.
Darkness is down.
Help soak.
Soak the small circles, just one in each.
I think I got that taunt in time.
If he's still alive, you got it.
Yeah. I took 3 smacks to the face.
Yeah, sorry. I would.
So we really want to try to keep those in the corners.
We didn't want it on the frog?
And soak again.
No, do not hurt the frog. The frog is sacred.
French Canadians are not sacred.
That is a tricky one, isn't it?
It's incredibly fast. It's insane.
Shockwave.
We're gonna have to work on puddle placement for heroic.
I'm surprised they aren't overlapping, actually.
I want to run the boss into the middle, please.
I don't know.
Honestly surprised that didn't count as them overlapping.
There's a whole Teemo between those 2 puddles. What you talking about?
Get out of here with your fucking Teemo devil chin.
He's a good unit of measurement, though.
You know what? I can't remember the last time I lost to a Teemo. Still hate Teemo.
Let's go towards the door. Let's get the boss out of the middle.
Watch your feet. Help soak.
And everybody soak.
Taunt, taunt.
Help soak. Watch your feet. Help soak.
Taunt.
Yeah, why is there a frog jumping around all the time?
It's an achievement.
Yeah, that's hard mode. For hard mode,
Come on,
you
give
have,
me a tier piece.
you have to drop 5 of those large puddles on the frog while it's jumping around. It's not fun. It's not.
I got it.
Oh, I'm just gonna lose everything tonight. Cool.
Perhaps Rathian will have the
Run up the chain, next boss. We're making good time.
Now is the time to stop
We're gonna tear through this whole thing tonight.
Skarn is fairly easy. We've got a little bit of trash to clear before we get up there. But tanks are going to pull Skarn around the room. It's going to activate fire traps. At times, Skarn will summon 2 to 3 golems. When we kill those golems, you want to loot
All the
them.
way up.
That will give you an extra action button, which will allow you to select one of the activated traps, which is going to cause a large lava puddle on the floor. You can then clear that trap and essentially reclaim floor space. In normal, we're going to basically kill Skarn pretty fast. But it's good for you to kind of notice that, yep, we can loot the golem. Yes, we can clear floor space. If you want to, please practice that mechanic. Give it a try if you've never done it before. Boss will also summon bombs at times. We have a excess of paladin for some reason. So in normal, we can largely, given our level of gear, we can largely shield and walk through them. We can divine shield and clear them. We may want to in heroic, and we'll set up a rotation. But for normal, if you're a paladin or a plate wearer and you see a bomb near you, just walk over it. We'll get rid of it. The other big mechanic for our friend is called tactical destruction. With tactical destruction, you're going to see these large dragon statues. One or two of them are gonna light up. And they're gonna start a large AOE explosion, and we want to run out of that effect. It will kill you. Potentially not necessarily in normal, but in heroic it will vaporize you. So again, just get used to running out of that. In this fight, in heroic, floor typically fills with lava. It's a race against time. We're trying to get rid of the lava, etc. But honestly, we're just gonna melt this poor boss. So
I think so.
Let's melt.
Well, a little early, but
5, 4, 3.
Thanks. Remember to pull here.
Did anybody make sure Emo was able to get into the channel?
He's in here.
Okay.
She's got perms.
Watch your step. Nothing back.
I thought you were my channel label helper.
I am self-appointed secretary.
No, I just can't do I can't do raid tags in Discord. So, all right, focus on the golems.
I feel like the raid leader should have the ability to do rolls.
Nah. Seems like too much work.
True.
Watch your step.
Like, you ain't wrong.
Nothing back. Watch your step.
AoE is going to expand, so we're going to run out of it.
Or not.
Watch your step.
All right, focus down the golems, loot them, clear a little bit of.
Watch your step.
To new hazards.
Well, how rude.
Knocking back.
To extreme temperatures.
Watch your step.
Should prove terminal.
Watch your step.
To new hazards.
Knocking back.
Resilience to extreme temperatures.
Glance.
Your assistance is required.
You can just focus down the boss.
Watch your step.
To new hazards.
One thing for pallies can also help watch for there is if there's a tactical destruction or something like that going on, or you see a bomb drop in a fire zone, divine shield and go help clear them out. It's helpful. We're dropping through a hole in the floor behind Neltharion over there.
Enough at least to clear this lava and open the way to Sarkareth.
Rathian, I am beginning to question the wisdom of all of this.
As am I. But we must stop Sarkareth. Be on your guard.
I tell you, if I win this hat, I'll trade you the cape.
Do I know?
I said, if I take down this hat, you still need the headpiece?
I have a champion headpiece right now, but I also have a champion back. I only rolled on that one because it was better stats. But if you need it, I will give it to you if I win it.
I think this stuff is this champion that we're winning, right?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah, I think it was zero. So I got two champion headpieces. I got a tier piece at the head that I don't use, and I got a, well, I think actually I'm using it, but I also got another one that actually sims higher that I'm just waiting to put on after I upgrade it.
We just have 3 sets of these ads, and then move on to Macrax, who's a kind of a loot pinata. So
Everybody has back.
Are we doing the boss before the break or after?
we'll probably take a short break, and then we'll hit the boss. And if people want to, you know, if they need to buy or anything, if they want to start now, they can. I would move back towards the platform where we came in. And you may die of fire, lives may be lost, but it'll be fine.
I'm used to dying, so that's fine.
Lives might be lost, but grief torches will be reset.
That's right. I thank you for your sacrifice.
That is an awesome trinket.
All right. We'll kind of collect back here again. Take a break. We will kick it back off at the bottom of the hour.
Okay.
Ah, it's gambling time. Somebody start us up.
Did you say you needed that tier headpiece or no?
I mean, I don't have any tier on my pally.
Well, do you want that cloak instead?
I didn't get the cloak.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I think Azayla beat me.
Can I get a summons back? I clicked that by accident.
Is this Marissa or Killjoy?
Kylie Joy. I don't know what the hell I did that for.
I need a summon back too. I'm gonna go convert the headpiece to fear.
Just type a 1 in raid chat, please.
Thank you.
Will do.
I'm gonna suck up some of this break time. I'll be back.
Wait, we're on break time?
Mm-hmm.
2 minutes left now. Was 5.
Yeah, I thought we were going to do some gambling tonight.
2, 1.
There's always someone that comes in and wants to do it, but never does.
Oh, Iris got a low roll.
And I got the high one so far.
I think 78's lower than 292. Oh, that's 100. I don't even know what I was betting. How much was it? Oh, it's 2,000 gold.
Risa, type in roll
Roll
2000.
2000. Hey.
Ouch.
Where you at?
Oh, everybody's in.
I think the timer went off, by the way.
Yes, it did.
We'll do a ready check.
Oh, that's a 5,000 bet. Okay.
$45.06. That's a pretty good roll, Tar.
Yeah, I think Tarp
Rook,
wins.
Rook's got 46.76.
As long as I'm not the lowest on this one.
Out.
My old guild we ran, we did it with 50,000 a few times, and I won once. It was crazy.
I don't even have that much.
You don't have 50,000 gold
Bro, I've got 8,945.
on this tune.
This is 50,000.
I'm pretty sure that this is the highest amount I have on a character.
Wow. I'm sorry about
That was a first, by the way.
There's a server called Moonguard. If you go there to the little inn, you can make some money.
Risa,
Why do you keep trying to pimp me out in Goldshire?
Brett. Risa, you hit an exclamation.
I think he wants to pay
Oh
you
my
some gold.
god, look at that 49.
Oh, come on, baby. Someone roll low.
scared.
Someone roll low. Tarf.
Oh my god.
Azela.
Dude, it's not. Oh my god.
All right, was there? I didn't
I
catch
don't know if
the.
you can hear my husband in the background just laughing at me.
I didn't catch the results of the race check. Do we have everybody?
No,
we
we
had
didn't.
two
Throw it again.
AFK.
Oh.
Well, I'm out.
I can't believe I actually did that. I used rescue to save somebody from lava instead of dumping them into it. That's a first.
Waiting on Funyam and Maladir.
That's
Funyam.
Oh, waiting on Funyam. He's always gone live. You gotta tell that guy 5 minutes.
I
to
went
10.
to the lava because I owed Rook 3K, so I went to go die.
Gotta do 5 minutes for everybody else, 3 minutes for Funyam.
Right? Funyam's gonna be late to his own damn funeral.
Oh, my mother was late to her own wedding twice.
Bruh.
Okay, I came back kind of. Hopefully no one
Oh.
That's so bad.
Laura,
Ooh,
138 out.
there's something.
There you go. You got some of it
Here's
back.
Funyam.
Zelia just. Ooh.
Now we're waiting on a Siriani. Green board, stack up. Let's do this.
All right, so this one's pretty easy. We're going to drop a marker right in front of the boss there. You see that kind of diamond on the ground? You're going to, there's going to be a breath weapon. If the breath comes out, usually we go left. Tanks want to basically face the boss away from the raid, usually one side or the other. If you get a large circle, 3 people in the raid are getting a large circle. We want to put them on square and moon and X, and basically pixel stack them, right? Essentially, that's going to put lava on the ground. We want to soak that up. There's a knockback. It's not that hard. We'll get it. Let's kill the boss.
Left on full.
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. AOE incoming.
Small soaks here. 1 in each. Pixel stack those up. Soak it up.
Breath incoming.
Dodge the breath. Go back to the middle. So when we are soaking the lava puddles up, you can help the healers out if you have a defensive. Otherwise,
AOE incoming.
we get small soaks coming out.
Breath incoming.
Stack those up.
To the left.
Get them out of the breath. Yep. So if we get a breath at the same time as those, let's bait it left, go left on the breath, and keep them stacked up. You got the knockback coming.
AOE incoming.
Small soaks again.
Breath incoming.
Don't know what killed me. I'm laying dead underneath everyone.
After the knockbacks, try to pull the boss back towards the drop spawn.
Target you.
Yep. Try to keep those stacked up, and then if we do get one off, just try to help soak up the lava.
Breath incoming.
Watch breath. Why won't it just die?
AOE incoming. Breath incoming.
Stack those up. Yep. Very nice.
Knocking back.
Sarkareth lies just below.
I'm not gonna get anything I need out of this, am I? Not dropping nothing for cloth.
Welcome to the club. We have jackets. We're all out of cookies.
Yeah. Too many paladins or something.
Bite your tongue.
No such thing. Need more pallies.
Yeah, I got gold. Okay. Oh, wrong button. It's supposed to be a feather fall. Make the most of it.
I see how it is.
All right, Rocktar, you ready for this?
What the fuck?
Kill a banner.
And by release, where will I go?
Back to the top. Kind of jump down into the lava and then back into the room.
Well, shit.
This is kind of a tough full room.
I know some people are liking it.
Need to get the banners down. Watch the green circle.
You get a Dispel, Funyun, and the Joker.
I ran out of defensives.
Hey, you're a paladin. How do you run out of defensives?
Very easily, apparently.
Just keep throwing bodies at it.
Oh man.
Tanks are dead.
Got hunter pets. Go.
DK off tank. Go, go. There's a banner up.
2 of them back here.
Well, that was fun.
Orange, shadow meld.
I was watching Chuck. It looked like they killed themselves by running into this cement wall. It's like, no, you won't have the pleasure. I'm just going to run into this wall and die.
Oh man, I saw Timmy with shadow meld. He was gonna live, and then somebody dropped something on him.
Yeah, so for this one,
the hell?
Generally don't want to pull her room.
That was an AoE, it might have been fun.
What the hell?
And then we also need to, because it's also going to take a long time for them to reset. So.
Yeah, don't release. They're just gonna keep going.
Because they will come up top
Why?
as well.
I was gonna say, why do we have one up top?
Because they, again,
they snap.
Yeah, they'll follow. They'll follow you up.
Let's see how good I can play dead over here. Oh shit,
If I
he's
step
running my way.
outside, reset my talents.
I don't play with it. I mean, I either do it or don't do it. And I'm very serious about my deaths. When I die, I do it well.
I think you've got a couple more coming up.
Yeah, they're slowly walking.
Yeah, they're coming.
Let's take out this guy.
Well, we won't have to kill him, though, if we kill him up here. Yeah, this one's got 18 health.
There's another one coming up. But
They're all slowly working their way back to you guys.
I forgot. I wouldn't have released if I remembered.
yeah, so for this room,
That's why
pack
you
at a
don't
time.
release, guy.
Yeah, don't release until they all reset.
They just snapped back, it looks like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you release.
Nope, they're still here.
Nope, still here.
But he has to be dead at the same time.
Yeah, I gotta take those banners out and stop the healer cast.
Hey, we got one.
Just die.
You can jump in. There's
Jump into the
lava to
lava.
jump in.
Just die and make sure you take Wolf with you.
Hey, now.
Chaka, why did you come back to life?
Just because he's gonna chase you all the way to the entrance.
You're safe if you can make it to the entrance.
Run away.
Run, Forrest, run!
You said it wrong, by the way. It's run
away,
away,
boys
little
and
girl. Run away.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Are we good?
Oh.
They're still trying
No.
to chase somebody through the entrance.
They're still chasing Wolf, it looks like.
Did we break it?
Yeah, they passed
Oh, I'm
me.
outside. Look, they're
They
stuck
were
with me.
chasing me.
Hey, release. Release.
There is one still up.
All right, you can repair
There's
up
a
here as well.
banner back there.
He can stay there.
Yeah, I'm guarding the door.
I blame Wolf for that.
You know you really pissed them off when they run all the way to the entrance after you.
So I blamed you, Wolf.
Right now you can pull.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, I was trying to switch to AoE Spectre and things just get pulled.
We killed 7 bosses.
Yeah, we made.
Yeah.
This is I feel like this is an easier one. We probably will get a couple pulls. Hopefully, we'll take down Lotharian, and then we'll hit Sark. Plan would be we'll hit Sark normal, finish the achievement run for this raid, and then we'll probably go back in and start working on heroic.
So what are we gonna do on week 7 when they're all 3 are open?
So we'll probably see where we think we are in terms of like progress, and maybe we'll either poll or we'll try to figure out what the group wants to do. Because again, I've never had a case where we have like 3 open raids at the same time. We still have the restricted raid time, but we'll figure it out. Maybe might poll, we might mess around a little bit with Mythic, etc. So we'll see.
Yeah, okay.
We'll be 3 Boolean items in at that point, right? So I assume we'll all be relatively well geared as well. So, and like I said, next week we'll hit normal at some point, but I was just going to plan on, given how normal is going, we'll just go right into heroic next week on Amerdrossel. Amerdrossel.
Brussels sprouts.
Kill the banners.
If we force pull down this next boss, are we gonna attempt the last boss before your time's up?
We've only got 10 minutes, so we'll see. It's not impossible for us to wipe on Neltharion.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, because this one's kind of a dance, so we can go around, go back to the door. Usually, we'll start behind the boss, so you want to hug the right wall. Go behind him. We'll stack behind the door. Usually, what we try to do is go clockwise in this room. And boss is going to summon a bunch of walls. Tanks will be responsible for breaking those walls. I'm assuming you know the mechanics or remember the mechanics. If you don't, speak up.
Yeah.
If you get a purple arrow over your head, please run it to the solid normal walls that you see around the room right now. Do not take those to the sort of the boss generated walls. There's going to be swirlies on the ground. You need to dodge. The main mechanic here is that the boss is going to do. Hold on. He is going to essentially create. Straight to Earth. Trying to. What is the effect where he does the large zone on the ground? Anybody remember
That is the tank mechanic. After he sends one of the tanks through the wall, the other tank has to taunt, pull him to the other side of the room. He'll do a big circle on the ground that blows everything up. We run through the hole that was created by the tank being sent through it. Afterwards, he's going to get to the next zone. There's going to be a bunch of swirlies on the ground. You get hit by them, you get stunned. Most likely, you might die. And there's also a giant pulsing AoE, so that's usually where we use defensives.
And burn the ad down fast.
If you get purple above your head, pick it to the wall, please.
Oh, yeah, he already said that part.
Oh, I
Yeah.
missed the wall.
Yep. Make sure you're running him to the normal walls of the room.
Okay, let's go. I don't know who did that, but
I do. It wasn't me.
Timmy.
No, it wasn't out on the wall.
It says first hit was Tarv.
Run out.
Me.
That's what the add-on says. I don't know.
Okay, so the wall's broken right there.
Do you want to take the boss to the other? Yep, take the boss to the other side there.
Run.
I feel like Tarv just did that because he wants to get.
All right. You want to get out of the fissure and run into the next zone?
If you're not a tank, take
Pick
it to a solid wall.
We got a lot of things that got broken in the middle. Be careful not to
That's
break
it.
extra walls.
Yeah, when the DPS break the walls, it causes a lot of raid-wide
Pull to
damage.
the other side of the room. There we go.
Yep.
Pull where the old fire
Keep
is.
going, keep going. Yeah, tanks want to try to take them all the way to the far side there.
I tried to. He wasn't moving fast enough.
That's all right. No worries.
Watch your step.
If death is what you seek, I shall grant it.
Phase 2.
All right, we're going to get an ad. We want to take down the ad, try to get inside the wall here.
Remember, only the 3 people that get a debuff on them can break the shield, and then once that happens...
It's heroic, everyone can do that.
Yeah, normal, everybody can hit it.
Yep, everybody on the ad. It's your number 1 project. And we can actually bring the boss over by the ad as well.
AOE incoming.
I thought it was just heroic where you got to hit people, so you have to be careful with AoE.
Yeah, and in heroic, 3 people get a debuff, and they're the only people who can break the shield.
Pull the boss away.
All right, we need to break that other wall so we can get to the other ad.
Run out. AOE incoming. AoE incoming.
Alright, somebody has purple break this wall.
Be careful not to break too many sections of the wall. We just got 2 of the debuffs stacked.
Sorry, I thought they asked for it, so that's why I went there.
Yeah, it's just you. All 3 of you went for it, so you were really spread out.
Phase 3.
You just want to break one small section so that it doesn't stack too high.
All right, we're getting a lot of ads here. I want to help burn those down. Let's try to pull the boss inside. Very nice. You'll
Yeah,
get
you
a
just separated the team.
Everything's gonna break. Don't
It'll-
worry. Phase
yeah.
3, there's no walls.
You'll get a DBM warning. You're going to see some sort of purple spheres. When DBM tells you to seek shelter, you want to go stand in one of those bubbles. Usually we try to each pick one. Don't enter it until DBM tells you to.
So if you're a class with high mobility, please try to go and take the farther back portals. It reduces the amount of ads that spawn.
There we go. Find shelter.
Out.
Find shelter.
Messy one shot, but we'll take it.
All right, there's trash cleared. You guys want to call it and work Sark Sunday, or you want to try to give Sark a shot?
Sark,
It-
Sark.
It'll probably be about 10 minutes.
Sark.
I'm good with one more.
Might as well.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, clear normal one night be pretty awesome first week.
All right. Let's give it a shot.
We got this.
At least it'll be. So if we don't down it, let's at least give it a pull and then go out and look at the Sark videos. This is a good one to take a look at. There's a lot going on in this fight.
It's a fun one. Once we figure out the dance, it's good.
LFR is good to try to figure out the dance because he has to go through his motions.
Losing with a 99. What the fuck?
Yeah, I kind of beasted both those rolls. Not the fucking tier piece that I want, but
Watch your lip.
I'm just gonna explain it as is. Phase 1, very easy. If you're a ranged character, sit with Binya. Do not leave Binya's side. If you see your model and not Binya's model, you're probably doing it wrong. Melee, all you have to do is sit behind the boss. There's going to be a debuff on everybody. The boss will cost a fire breath and a disintegrate beam. You have to get hit by it once. Once you get hit by it once, you don't got to get hit by it again. If you dodge the first one, you got to get hit by the second one. The range are just going to slowly circle around the room. The melee, you're just all going to stay up on the boss. Phase 2, you're going to get, well, the intermission, you're going to get thrown down into the void. Collect 10 of these little things, and then the 3 big portals. You want to collect 10 of them because it gives you a haste buff, and 10 is the max that you can have. We're all going to come back up. Do not interrupt the boss. The tank should be the only one to interrupt the boss once everybody gets back up. Because if you get stuck down there and you do not collect your orbs in time, you just die.
Son of a
Phase
bitch.
2.
You locked out the reach. Release me.
Phase 2 comes, and the boss will summon ads and constantly do a breath attack, where he just kind of jumps. It looks like the evoker thing. Our job is to nuke down the ads and never let them get a cast. You got AoE stuns, you got big silences, any group-wide CC. Pretty good for it. We're going to need 2 people to dedicate themselves to being bomb carriers. There'll be bombs that fall on the ground. You need to step into the pools that are left on the ground to get sent back to basically what we call the Shadow Realm. Once the bomb explodes, you can come back up if 2 people would like to volunteer to be bomb runners.
I got one.
Rar's got one.
I can help with that.
Okay, Rar and Ribeye are our bomb carriers. That's pretty much rinse and repeat phase 2. At the end of phase 2, this is the important part, he will go back to where he is, shatter the beautiful glass behind him, and we all need to be standing. Phase 1 and 2 are very easy. It's really phase 3 that the dance gets stupid.
And make
We
sure to
can work on
interrupt
being
your
defenders.
sparks. Make sure to interrupt your own sparks.
Can we get a mark on Venia, please?
There's no sparks.
Yep.
Was there no sparks on normal?
This
You're
is our,
thinking rat. You're thinking
Oh,
rat.
duh.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
rats,
rats.
yeah.
Never mind. Never mind.
So you see
Way
that
wrong,
X
boss.
is?
Totally wrong, boss. Sorry.
That X is where everybody needs to get to at the point of the phase 2 to 3 transmission. Now, I don't think it matters as much in normal tanks. I will recommend you that in phase 3, you should be taunting the boss somewhere around right here is where the boss should be sitting. And you should always face it away from the raid. It has a frontal. In heroic, I think it is, the frontal constantly cleaves, and if anybody gets hit by that, they're just dead.
Yeah,
So
put
no
some
DPS
nasty
should be,
debuff
no
on you.
DPS should be in
Yeah.
front of the boss.
but tanks definitely do need to pull to moon or beyond in that phase 3 transition because
You got to
he's
pull
gonna-
beyond.
Yeah, because he's going to do the really large kind of ascension
Yep,
bubble. And,
The giant one shot.
yeah, you got to pull it away from the raid because otherwise they'll have to break. So
The reason why we all stack on X also is one for the tank, whichever one of you is going to pull them away to like over here. My best recommendation is the tank that is, just stand here preemptively in between the transmission. The other tank comes with the group. We're going to drop a bunch of swirlies. We want them to all be stacked on X. Because again, he's going to do a one shot later on and you need to stand in a beam of light or else you're just dead. If you get the black hole, I hope you have an immunity. If not, thank you for your sacrifice. We do not do the thing of trying to actually stack people, and you either have an immunity or thank you for your sacrifice. Run it outside of the raid. The only important part of the black hole is after the first one. It's going to be a rinse and repeat. We all have to run, and that's why we run to triangle, then skull, where we drop more rocks. If you get the black hole, go and put it on the rocks that aren't on X. You can destroy the rocks with it if the rocks get out of place. The more rocks we have, the more raid-wide damage is constantly ticking. We'll probably just blow through it.
Do we have the dispel knockback on normal, or is that just heroic?
Heroic.
just heroic.
I'm not
Okay,
even going to
cool.
bother explaining it till heroic.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
All good. Yeah, no, that's just heroic.
Lust on phase 1 or save for phase 3?
Save for phase 3. Because
Phase 3.
Lust on phase 1, no matter what, I learned through LFR, the boss has to get through its multiple casts of cleansing the debuff before you can transition anyways.
And then I think it was mentioned, melee, make sure you are standing opposite to the range team. Because we want to make the breath away from the range team. Otherwise, it's kind of catastrophic for them. And if you do have the debuff, watch, it's a small dragon icon. You can stand in the breath, take one tick, and get out. That's second way to clear it, as opposed to using the disintegrate beams. So
You just gotta get hit by one of the abilities, not both. Alright, tank's on you. It's already 11, so fuck it, just run in and hit them.
Bomb incoming. AOE incoming. Knocking back.
Small knockback.
Breath incoming.
Don't run that out.
Stay stacked on Bina because you want to all bait the fire in specific spots. Phase run is just segregation between the two range and melee.
Still have quite a few with the oppressive roar debuff.
Bomb incoming.
Make sure to
Yeah,
clear that.
we need something in the back.
If melee gets a disintegrate on them, please send it towards the range. And then whenever Glittering Surge comes in, all the range come and stack on the melee.
Glittering Surge,
Let this
13
disintegrate.
seconds.
Make sure to get in this disintegrate.
Not
that's
this
coming up.
Glittering Surge, the after Glittering Surge. We'll call this
AoE
Glittering Surge.
incoming.
Who's got
Send
it?
that debuff.
We need it.
Send that debuff to the range.
Looks like everybody's clear.
No. No, we got hit by Glittering Surge.
Well, dang. There isn't even a countdown.
Stack high. Stack high.
We did
Teleport
both
on me.
Glittering Surge back to back because we killed him too fast. Because he phases at 70%.
Watch your feet. Phase 2. Breath incoming.
Kiliads.
Do you want me to use my res?
Watch your step.
No.
Bomb incoming. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Seconds to breath.
Breath incoming.
Breath. Up on ads.
Watch your step.
Bombs are coming in 20.
Bomb incoming.
Bombs are out.
Watch your feet.
30 seconds still phasing. Alright, never mind phasing. We have the damage cap.
Target, looks like you have a bomb.
Yeah, that's the tank bomb though. He doesn't have
Okay. Cool.
So everyone on X except for the one tank.
Don't fall off. You're going to get pushed the other way in a moment.
Right, stack, stack,
Watch
stack.
your step.
Right on the edge. Right on the edge. Now move forward. Perfect. Right there with the boss.
Don't stand in front of the tank.
Where's us?
Lust now. Get black hole out.
Bomb incoming.
Immune if you have it.
Can we use a res on Azalea? So I think it was her that had it.
I got my Ankh. Okay, never mind.
If you have a bomb in this phase, there's a bomb right here. I got it. You need to stand in the swirlies. Everybody get in the white line.
Am I clear to come up?
Yeah.
Clear to come up. Turn the boss around. So now, if you get the next black hole, please go and stand on these rocks.
Watch your step.
Okay, just green. Back towards moon. Let the tanks reposition
Make sure
the boss.
you get the
Don't get in
ads.
front of it. Bring the ads to the boss. Bombs are coming now.
I'm down.
Get bomb.
Someone else has to grab it.
You gotta stand in the swirlies to get the bombs out. Okay, I got it up. Is it safe to come up?
Yeah.
You came up too early.
Oh, for the bomb.
Stack high.
I thought you meant about this face.
Is it defensive?
Watch your steps.
Michael, get out. Get the
I'll
rocks.
be in front of the boss.
Use your shield if you have it.
Alright, screw it up. I didn't use my shield.
All good, no worries.
Bowman coming.
Bombs incoming.
Bomb on you. Stack high. Teleport on
Use a
you.
black hole over by green.
Watch your steps.
Go and stack on skull. Back to moon.
Get those casts interrupted.
Okay.
1%.
Nice job.
Good job, guys.
Nice.
Very nice. Good job, everybody.
Woo!
Inside the chest of chest.
That happened to me as well when I was doing LFR.
Beacon!
Really? I rolled a 1?
It feels as though it is somewhere beyond, teeming with
Wow, we got a beacon and the cloak, huh?
dark energy.
And the cloak!
And then you rolled 100.
Yes.
Another hundo.
I'll take.
Did you get your legendary?
No.
You got a
Wait,
cloak.
Legendary, come on. No.
Nice job.
I
Very
lost
good run.
the eye on the tempo stone. Oh wait, he rolled 100 on the other one, so he might lose the second one.
Yeah, I don't think it'll give you multiple, so
Mm-mm.
It won't.
All right, good job, everybody.
yeah, good job. We'll go into heroic on Sunday. See how it goes. If there was a fight tonight, you know, that they didn't quite understand or was confusing, go check out the videos for it. There are more mechanics that everybody will need to kind of watch on
Stop
heroic. But,
opening all the troll portals.
yeah. Otherwise, I don't. It's not that much more difficult. We're not going to. We probably won't Zerg, amalgamation, etc. But it's not that bad. So.
Really bad when you get to Skarn.
Yep.
Your lack of
Crap.
dollar and crater is disturbing to me.
Top roll on Beacon, Immortal.
And congrats for
And
everybody who got
I
loot tonight.
won't-
Thanks
I
for
won't
the
be
invite, all.
parsing because
Cheers.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not playing.
Thanks for
Portal
coming.
Roulette.
Appreciate it.
That was a good time.
But I put it up
Yeah.
just for you.
Thanks for the run, all.
Yep, it's fun.
Yeah, thanks
Nice
for
night.
Tempo stone.
Mr.
Got a lot done.
Adventure.
Thanks, guys.
It was
So
nice.
the Portal Roulette or Valdraken, your choice. There's a nice one up of each.
And thanks to the visitors that that came with us.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Hopefully they'll
Big-
join.
That was
if
a
you
big
have
group.
Not yet. Please respond to the roster ping in the org thread.
Yeah, there's a season 4 org thread sub thread because of thread madness. Sorry, not sorry. Make sure you sign up. If we haven't scared you away, as always.
Where's it at?
So if you go out into Discord, there's a family business main thread. If you click on that, there's like a thread spool up in the top right that shows all the subthreads. You'll see a season 4 org thread where we were signing up with our mains and such. We're looking for everybody to kind of choose their name, put your character name, class, spec that is the main you intend to play for season 4 raid. And if you and then if you have any main alts, you can also list them. We're also going to kind of use that list to clean up the in-game community as well.
And this weekend I'll be taking some mythics. If anybody needs crest, the worm crest.
Yeah, Sunday we'll start on heroic. Oh, and yes, there is I don't think I've created a season 4 dungeon thread, but I can if people feel that would be useful.
Blacker. I'd like to get a few mythics in here probably this weekend, so holler at Laird if you see me on.
I will.
Yep.
Have a good night, all.
Have a good night. Thank you.
I will help if I can. I won't be on much Saturday. I have an event to do, but I should be on like Sunday.
Ditto. You all good night.
Have a good night. Thank you.
You guys have a good night.
Night.
Bye.
What was y'all doing? A heroic?
It was our normal raid. We we cleared normal in one night, so we will move into doing heroic on Sunday and see if we can clear that too.
Oh, nice. I just caught the end of it. I was watching the stream.
Yeah, I was actually happy. We normally don't. I mean, we cleared the whole thing in an hour and a half. So it was a good night.
Yeah, that seemed a lot easier than the other one.
I think everyone's item. It's hard to tell for sure, but it seems like the item levels are really playing a part for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, no, people, and again, we're going to keep getting the token items. People are doing M+. I mean, eye levels are going to rise fairly quickly, so, we may get smacked around a little bit in heroic, but I still feel like we can do the lower bosses and probably get up to Smoldy, I'm sure. So,
I mean,
yeah.
I can eat eye level in one day.
Where do we take the Awakened tokens to?
Same place you take the Boolean to. Do you know where you take the Boolean to?
Yeah, I'm in there, but I don't see where it's at.
There's like a million different freaking vendors, but they're on the far right. There's like 2 just random people.
I see it.
Yeah.
You can choose your tier set with that piece. Holy
Yeah, I know.
That is crazy.
I don't know what's going on. I think that's why Blizzard's gonna release these next 3 expansions in 1.5 years, so they don't have to have a season 4 and just give us shit.
I'd be full tiered out right now, but I turned a tier piece into a tier piece at the Catalyst.
Man, I made some mistakes for sure too with upgrade. The 120 for the crest cap is low.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Does kind of suck. I mean, I sort of get it from Blizzard's perspective, but at the same time, it does seem a bit low. I feel like maybe 200 per week, but
Yeah,
all
I'm
that being
trying to
said,
push.
it really
trying to-
helped having the time walking raid week 1. That really helped too.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it was a big one. I had no idea about that thing.
You know, it's really surprising how many people don't know that there's actually some time walking weeks where there's also a raid.
Yeah, I knew that the raid existed, but I was just like, oh, it's way too confusing to get into. I'm like, and it doesn't. I didn't think it gave you so much, but especially for season 4, like week 1, that was so much stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was super easy to get stuff. I got very unlucky with mine though, so
What guild are you guys in?
we're all old gods.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, this is the old gods Discord. 25 servers is what we're up to now and over 20,000 members.
I guess the question I should be asking is what server you guys are on, huh?
Crump and I are on Lightbringer
Ah,
and Dragon Quest.
I'm on Silvermoon.
Oh, we've got tons of people on Silvermoon. I don't know if we have any in our raid group from Silvermoon. I've never looked. Well, Wolf. Wolf is from Silvermoon.
Isn't Wolf GM on Silvermoon?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's our guild master.
Nice.
He's really cool too.
He's pretty chill.
A funny old fart.
It's a funny old
That
fart,
is
yes.
true.
It's a good way to put it. All right, I gotta go walk my dog, but I'll be back.
So how do I? Do y'all post in the